Hi, hello, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tech Talk with Zane on Zany Z TV. Now, I've played Pokemon Go for about 2 days now. Like I said in my other video, it came out yesterday mornings when I got it at least. I got the unofficial version just luckily a few hours before the official version came out. And it is incredible. It's insane. When I downloaded it, it showed an area of my house. It showed me my neighborhood. And I was kind of confused for a second. Because like, hey, this looks like a couple of streets that I would know. It's not labeled Simpson Drive, so you can't tell automatically, but it does resemble the exact streets. I live near a trail that I didn't even know had a name. But not only does it have a name, it tells me like the historic background of all these things about the trail. There is a Pokestop, what is pretty much like a Poke-Mart type of thing in the Game Boys, but there's free items. You go up to it, and not only is it at historic locations or particular buildings, it's at pretty much all churches, which there is a lot where I live at least, and they're all a Pokestop. And once again, Pokestop is just an area. Once you're near it, your player will be like a circle, and near the Pokestop, it will change colors once you're near, and you can kind of click on it, it'll open up. It'll actually show you a picture of the location in real life. Maybe it's off Google Street View. I really doubt that Nintendo went around and took pictures of all these locations, so it's probably just Google Street View, which is still awesome. A little circle pops up of the actual real life picture of the wherever the Pokestop is. So the trail near my house, there was a picture of it. And here's actual gameplay. It's really crazy. I did not think that Pokemon would get to this level, at least in my lifetime. It's really crazy. So that night that it came out, I went out to my town, into I guess the city part, and at about 1 a.m. I was at a Pokestop, and at a Pokestop, so a car pulls up next to me while everything is empty, and I look over and it's this person looking at their phone and looking up and looking around, looking at their phone, and I was like, I wonder if they're here also crazy like me to find out the next Pokestop here. So I was like, hey, and they looked over. Are you here with the Pokemon? Are you here to catch the... Yeah, yes I am. Yeah, oh my god, yes. And then next thing you know, me and that person became best friends, and we rode around my downtown location and just around until 5 a.m. almost, and caught so many Pokemon, got so many items. It was amazing, so much fun. So like I said before, a lot of churches are Pokestops, and in one particular location, I've heard this about another one too, there are graveyards near churches sometimes, and there were 2 Pokestops in a graveyard in the middle of it, and you could see it and I could see them, and me and my newfound friend had to actually go into the middle of the graveyard, get to the Pokestops at 3 a.m. in the morning. Kind of scary, very thrilling. It was awesome. Alright, back to the Pokemon. So these Pokemon do actually show up at similar element location in the real world. Meaning, if you live near a pond or a body of water, there are gonna be more aquatic Pokemon. If you live in grass-filled areas, there are gonna be more grass Pokemon. So hopefully by this moment you've downloaded the app and you have signed in and or registered. So here's a few things that I've learned so far that's kind of into. So on the bottom right hand, there's a little Pokemon with a couple of footsteps. If you open it up, it says Pokemon nearby, and it has either 0, which is none, 1, 2, or 3 footsteps underneath each Pokemon. So from what I understand, this actually means the range of from your location to whatever Pokemon is showed on top of the footsteps, how far they are. The less footsteps, the more closer they are to you. The more the footsteps, the further they are from you. So if you have a Pokemon that has 0 steps, and wherever you're moving to, and the steps become more, you're getting colder, you're getting further from the Pokemon, turn around and go get it. I've seen a lot of crazy Pokemon. On that, I have seen Pikachu, I know I saw Beedrill, and some other Pokemon. Alright guys, one more thing. So if you want to evolve your Pokemon and wondering how to do it, here is a video of my Pokemon evolving. Freaking wicked, I know. Where I live, there were a bunch of Pidgeys. So if you have about 10 Pidgeys, don't be afraid to catch more than just 1 or 2 or 3. The more you have, it is kind of helpful, and let me explain why. So if you have 10 Pidgeys, find which one has the highest attack. Not the level, but the highest attack. Some have a gust or a tackle and a hurricane. So the hurricane is a higher level technique. Some have a lower level. So find the one that has the highest attack, because those cannot really be changed as far as I know. So hold on to that one for a second and go to the other ones and hit whatever Pokemon you don't want, go all the way down and hit transfer. Once you've hit transfer, you'll get a candy for that particular Pokemon stored. Okay, now go to one of your other, you had 10 minus 1 is 9 other Pidgeys. Go to one and scroll down a little bit. It'll be 2 different options you can touch. There is a power up and a evolve. You could probably at this moment do a power up, but if you collect enough of those Pidgey candies, you can actually do an evolution. So instead of having 10 Pidgeys and no Pidgeotto, have one Pidgey that has the highest attack. Okay, hold that one, sell the other ones, and then with those other Pidgey candies, evolve that Pidgey into a Pidgeotto. Awesome, that works out brilliantly. It is wicked, I know. Alright, you Pokemon fanatics, the next tip is going to the gym. At least from what I've seen, gyms are also a big part of the game, and they're at historic locations or just places that are kind of important, or just special places too. So when you go to a gym, if it's not already taken, there won't be anything there, so you can actually put yourself, the trainer that you are, under the name that you have chosen, there with one Pokemon from your Pokemon team. And the thing is, if you leave your Pokemon there, you are not allowed to use it while you are doing other things. It will not be with you. It will be at that location of that gym. Now if there is somebody already there, that means someone has conquered that spot, and you have to beat them in order to take that spot. Now a lot of times at the moment there are reoccurring glitches in multiple games, so if this happens to you, it's not just you, don't worry. Once you're almost about to destroy your opponent, he has what looks like 1 HP left, you're attacking and attacking, they stop moving but you're still attacking, and the game kind of has like a glitch and it just freezes. Not just freezing, you can still move around, but it's not officially a victory, and the game kind of just glitches. It's okay, it's not just you, it's happened to me multiple times, it's happened to people that I know also. I don't know a way around it yet, just you have to kind of close the game. Even if you press run away, it won't work. I've tried, close the app and open up again, and hope that the servers are working. But this doesn't happen every single time, so if it doesn't happen and you do beat that trainer, what that results to is that trainer steps down and now that stage is empty. And you can go back into that gym and claim it as yours. And I believe the first time you do it, you have to choose a team from 3. There's a red, a blue, and a yellow, I believe. And once you choose one, I think you're kind of on that team for a little while. And you can put yourself at that gym with a Pokemon, and depending on what color you chose, someone else can come with that same color and be a second person, and up to 3 people can be at that gym. So a person coming would have to beat all 3 of you to get that spot into a different color or a different team. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, that's about all the tips that I have so far. Please stay tuned and subscribe. You're watching Tech Talk with Zane on ZanyZ TV. See ya next time.